number, let your phone ring, 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 ring. 949298290. That's 949298290. Events, connection, and opportunity, all in one place. Come join the community. So text it now, don't wait in line. 949298290. That's 949298290. connection and opportunity. All in one place. Come join the community. So text it now, don't wait in line. Ride for life. 290-2905. That's 949-292-9025. Hey! 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 Wanna know where David's gonna be? Get invites, updates, and community. When he's in your city, you won't miss a thing. Just text the number, let your phone ring, 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 ring. 949-292-9005. That's 949-292-9005. Hey! Events, connection, and opportunity. All in one place. Come join the community. So text it now, don't wait in line. Ride for life. 949-292-9005. That's 949-292-9005.
Good morning, everyone. Look at these two, sight for sore eyes. Two of my besties hanging with me on Office Hours, episode 912 or so. It's probably an underestimate, as we are trying to work from a position of humility with Office Hours with thousands of amazing guests, which I promise you our first guest will not disappoint you. But before we get to our first guest, I have to introduce my mentor, my coach, my teacher, the world business consultant himself from Japan, I believe, the double B, Blaine Bartlett, BlaineBartlett.com. Blaine, how you feeling there?
Hey, I'm feeling good today. It's about 9:30 at night here, not 5:30 in the morning where you're at, but life is working well.
It is. I'm actually still in Breckenridge, Colorado, where we're doing a meetup holding court, VIP dinner, and a special Ryder Cup of wine with the amazing Virgil Herring. We have Justin Guarini, myself, Marshall Falk, amazing people coming today in Colorado. And we have one of the greatest entrepreneurs that I've found. This guy is humble. He has a multi-billion-dollar company. His name is Matt Ebert, and his humility will drip from every sentence and syllable that flows from his eloquency. The amazing CEO of Crash Champions, my good friend, Matt Ebert. Thanks for taking the time to be here with Blaine and I.
Hello, gentlemen. I feel privileged. I'm at home, so for at least half a day anyway. So
right on.
You two got to do it from hotel rooms. I get to do it from home. So this is better.
Well, I will be there tomorrow. And I'm excited about August. I will be home more than usual, and I get to go on a trip with my son to Hawaii. He's playing football in Hawaii with Julie. So some really good father-son time, which I've always dreamed of. But before I get Raj on here, real quick, we're not only going to be in Breckenridge today, but we're going to be in Atlanta, and that is pertaining to our friend. We're going to be in Atlanta, Newport Beach with Tim Story and the crew, back to Vegas with everybody. Amazing friends, as you know, filming our TV show there, only pitch show, season 8 of 2 Minute Drill. Maybe Matt will come and swing by.
Love to
see him as a judge. he has such great insight. We were talking about then Honolulu, Hawaii, then back to Newport Beach / San Diego, and then SoFi Stadium. If you'd like to join us, it's easy. David@dmeltzer.com, or join our text community to be informed and invited. Area code 949. Next three numbers, 298-2905. All right, enough about me and the group. It's time to bring on our extraordinary guest. He's based in Atlanta, and we are going to see each other. He's the CEO at Southeast Aquariums, Raj Singadiha. Welcome to Office Hours episode 912 or so. What's going on?
What's up, guys? Thanks for having me on.
I'm super excited. We are going to put on an EO Atlanta event next week, and EO is such an amazing organization. You have been surrounded by more entrepreneurs than maybe all three of us even have, but within the context of the evolution of the entrepreneur from a status that I believe was very similar to an actor. When I was young, if you told someone you were an entrepreneur, they asked you what diner you were working at, how long you've been unemployed, or hanging out in your garage. Or they'd ask you, what does your wife do? Is she a doctor? So you could afford to blow up your life as an entrepreneur. Now, thanks to a lot of the great entrepreneurs that may actually be on this show, people put you on a pedestal. You're wearing a cape. It's a badge of honor. They ask you what business school you went to, Wharton, Harvard, MIT. They're wondering, how did you get this amazing moniker? For you, as an EO head, how have you seen the evolution of entrepreneurship?
Well, I mean, I'm in the aquarium business, so imagine telling somebody that that's what you do, right? Forget the entrepreneur.
Sounds a little fishy to me.
Just a little bit, right?
So stupid, but I had to do it. Sorry, dad jokes.
Yeah, so there was zero respect. I think there's still zero respect for it, but I think the entrepreneur moniker helps a little bit. But yeah, I mean, it really has evolved. Like you said, entrepreneur used to be sort of looked down upon because there wasn't a really great definition of it, right? Like you could be just selling some stuff out of the back of your trunk and you're an entrepreneur. But now, I think social media has a lot to do with it. There's so many of us small business owners that are out there that are talking about it. There's groups like EO where, these entrepreneurs are all coming together to help each other out. And we're finding out that we're built a little bit differently. And, we just tick a little differently. I mean, what time is it over there for you? It's early, right?
Yeah, we're 6:30 in Beckenridge, 5:30 in California. Japan is 9:30 at night. In Chicago, it would be probably 6:30 or 7:30 probably, right?
7:30, yeah.
Yeah. But I will tell you, Phil Knight did okay out of the back of his truck.
He
Yes,
did.
he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he and Bill Bowerman did. Yeah.
Yeah. And Blaine, you were right there with him. Blaine?
Yes.
Yeah, you were right there with him. Sorry. You got the Japanese play. You're up. What do you got for our
I thought you had a question. Thought you had a question for Raj. I'm interested. Yeah, Raj. I mean, the entrepreneurial journey is a quirky journey to begin with, and the ones that are successful are the ones that find opportunities and they match that opportunity with something that kind of burns inside them. It's kind of like there's something there that they want to actually, that's I call it the for the sake of what. There's that thing that wants to get birthed out there. You've got degrees in philosophy and psychology, and so there's an intellectual dynamic that kind of is associated with your persona. Where did aquatics come into play here? And what was, and I'm always interested in this with an entrepreneur, what was the catalyst that said, screw it, I'm going to go do that?
Well, that was a very big screw it, I'm going to go do that, because I was going to school with the plan of being an attorney, right? Law school, that was the route. And there was no other choice for me. Well, I was given two choices by my parents. I was allowed to be a doctor, or I was allowed to be an attorney, and that was it. There's no other.
Or failure. You can
failure. That one was option C, not there.
Option C, you just get the tar beat out of you. So that wasn't an option. But I was always a aquarium fan. Like I loved aquariums. So when I started working and earning, I wanted a huge aquarium in my house. And I hired the various companies and I bought equipment from every manufacturer, and I just was not happy. And it was to that point where I can only complain so much. And, just some random guy calling these aquarium manufacturers, telling them, hey, I think if you did this, your product would be better. You can imagine the responses that I got. And so it was one of those moments where, I met some people and I thought, it's time to put up or shut up. I think I have it right. I think I know what I'm doing. I think I can do this better. Let me throw all the original plans to the side and dive in. And that's what I did.
So smart.
No pun intended with dive in with an aquarium.
Like David, I like disciplines too. That is a weakness for me.
Dad jokes are flowing here on Office Hours. Speaking of dads, one of the best I know, Matt Ebert. What do you got for us today?
How you doing, Raj? I think it's super cool. I think aquariums are awesome. They seem like too much work. Well, the ones I had were a ton of work, so I can't say that I have one today for that reason. So I assume hiring your company makes that less work on somebody like me if I did that.
Exactly.
You've had the privilege of pursuing a passion and making a real business out of it, which not everybody gets to do. Did you look at it from how big could this business actually even be, or did you did you just act without thinking it through, or did you really look at how big can this market be? Is there a real business to be had here? Because aquariums aren't for everybody.
No, you're giving me way too much credit for being smart. I mean, I did the dumbest thing possible, and I just dove into the deep end without any consideration about what I'm actually doing, what that future plan is. All I knew is if I put everything into this, if I dedicate my everything, right, my life, my time, my energy, I will make it work. I will succeed. And it just was that willpower to push through. And I had no idea where it was going to end up. And I couldn't have imagined that it ended up where it did end up.
That's awesome. So how'd you, and those family conversations had to be rough.
Oh, they were brutal. They were I mean, look, Indian families are very hardcore about education and going a certain route, right? So imagine I had to call my mom and say, yeah, I'm not going to finish this law thing. And, the conversation pivots to, well, I'm doing the fish thing. Oh man.
Yeah. I feel you, my friend. Coming from a Hindu-Jewish family, doctor, lawyer, failure was a moniker. And in fact, it was one of the last conversations I had with my mom when I told her that I was a doctor, a lawyer, and a failure. And her response was, I'm so proud of you because you're such a great failure. That sounds like a mom of an entrepreneur. Raj, I cannot wait to be with you next week at the EO event. Come and join us. We have an amazing setup. We're going to talk about being unstoppable, having a desire to be what you must be. And that's part of our ethos here at Office Hours, to have that desire. Check out Southeast Aquariums. They have almost 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. You can go to seeatlanta.com as well to learn more about Southeast Aquariums, or come join us at the EO event and email me, david@dmeltzer.com. David means beloved. D is my first initial. Meltzer means servant. Let me be your beloved servant next week in Atlanta. Reach out to me. Raj, thank you so much for your time. We'll see you next week.
I'll see you next week. Excited for it.
Let's go.
Thanks, Raj.
All right. What a great entrepreneur. I love that challenge. You got to tell your parents you're going to do dumb shit, and it works out. That's great. My cousin went to BU and became a DJ and an actor. And my uncle Eli, the physician, was not happy. And when he became very successful with Stomp, and when DJ started making $40 million a year, he was out performing every doctor that he wanted to be around. I laughed my ass off. All right. This name I can pronounce. And if I don't, please hit me in the back of the head. Rob Smith is here, CEO and founder at Lionfish Tech Advisors. My team is so good, Rob Smith, that they knew that we had the aquarium guy first.
Exactly.
Lionfish was next. And I just want to give kudos to Gigi, who produces this show for over 912 episodes of this one, many others as well. Pure genius. But Lionfish Tech Advisors, I think, has quantitative value in what they're doing, because CEOs like Matt and I if we didn't have advisors like you, Rob, we could not get to the billions. There's no way without, because technology is ever evolving and you need to know strategy, competitive intelligence. It can make all the difference in the world. You seem as if you've been around the game a little time, you know, with over 35 years of IT experience and cybersecurity and all the different platforms. Do you think it's more necessary today than it was even 5 years ago to have a technology strategist?
Yeah, especially if you consider what happened last week with the rogue AI breaking out without internet access. You can't imagine where we're going to be in 6 months, let alone 5 years. And so you have to have somebody who's focused on really staying on top of the game. And without that, you're just going to get left behind and your business is going to hurt, or worst case, it's going to get hacked.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Blaine.
How about this, Mia? Are you in Amsterdam right now?
So it's funny. I'm in Geneva right now.
In Geneva.
I'm also in a hotel room. Hello. And I lived in Atlanta. I went to Georgia Tech.
Oh,
And
nice.
I have a product called Aquarium. That's how good GG is. I don't just have a company called Lionfish. I have a product called Aquarium. And so it's a competitive intel system.
Perfect
but,
segue.
you know,
That is, I
Perfect
love that.
segue.
I love that. In the years that you've been doing this, Rob, you've probably, I'm assuming, kind of narrowed the process down to some very specific components that you can actually at least lead with when you actually start to work with a client. What would be some of the things that you would flag as this is what you need to pay attention to? This is what we can bring to the table for what it is that you're going to be facing.
Sure. So we have two kinds of clients, and they're very different. One is IT vendors, those who make software and services, and the other is like the CIO of Coca-Cola kind of client. And so when we're dealing with the vendors, the very first thing we do is tell them what is our perspective. We're all former Gartner analysts. I don't know if you're familiar with Gartner, but Gartner is the largest IT analyst firm. And 5 years, I had enough of working for Big Brother, so I split off and did my own thing. And so if we're talking IT vendors, the very first thing we try to do is do an analysis so that they see who they are from an outside world. And that's what our Aquarium tool is actually designed to do. It's designed to give you a competitive intel picture of how you are versus everybody else. But that's very different than if I'm a CIO of a Fortune 500 company. It's funny because only just recently somebody hit me on the head with a brick, and because talking about entrepreneurs and mistakes we make, very often we can't see the thing right in front of us. And 2 months ago, I had a client in finance who had asked me to build a new version of the Aquarium just for him. And when he saw it, he said, well, that's good, but it's not what I need. What I need is a tool to help my clients make buying decisions. And it's silly because when I was an analyst working for the firms, the number one call I would always take is, hey, I have vendor X. My contract is coming up for renewal. Should I stay with them or go with somebody else? Here are my requirements. Or a variant of that. I have this new technology, like agentic AI, and I don't know what to buy. And here are my requirements. What should I buy? And so it was kind of funny because we had never touched this before, but we already had all this data in our Aquarium tool. And so now when we talk to the end user clients, as we call them, the very first thing we tell them is to go to our Periscope tool, periscope.fish, and enter in what your requirements are, get our report, and then once you get our report, then talk to us because it sets a baseline.
So smart.
That's great.
Oh, wise one, Matt Ebert.
I love that your name's the easiest of the whole morning, Rob. So
I
thanks
know
for-
it's so silly. My
It's
name.
great. You know, unfortunately I've been hacked twice in our rapid growth as a company, so this is a real problem. It was crippling when it happened to us the second time, especially. How nervous do you think I should be? How confident are you with AI and all it, a tool that can be used for good or bad? How confident are you in our ability to outrun the bad guys, so to speak? Because it seems like an unsurmountable task at times, as fast as they're able to go.
So 5-second story, Matt, before I answer that.
Mhm.
Before being a Gartner analyst, I used to own my own managed security company. And they still exist. I just don't own them anymore. And they do global security for the United Nations. And the thing I have on my LinkedIn is a public reference from the UN that says they were never successfully hacked on my watch. And every single day I was paranoid that they would get hacked. It'd be on the front page of Wall Street Journal. UN is hacked. It's Rob Smith's fault. I'm out of business. And what it took to do this was literally 24/7, 365 humans plus technology. The mistake people make is they just rely on tech. They install the system, they forget it, and they go away. Matt, you need a service known as managed detection and response, and you need a high-end one. And what that is somebody staring and watching you all day, every second. Because guess what? There is no Christmas in hacking world. We view it as a game. We want to come and break you. You're famous. You're high profile. You're a great target. Just to be able to say we hacked you is a prize.
So good. And
Well, that didn't make me sleep better, but thanks.
No, it won't. You need.
You feel nice and warm and fuzzy now, Matt?
Service that's taking care of you.
No, nobody. I feel better because I love the human component, and it takes great leaders with great experience to help understand what the critical business issues are and how to resolve them. And this critical business issue has been around for a long time and will continue to have its severity and its risk, but with the human touch and the technology available to help alleviate that risk, it takes great leaders like Rob Smith. And he is the CEO and founder at Lionfish Tech Advisors with his aquarium product and the .fish technology that he has. Reach out to him, lionfishtechadvisors.com. He's happy to answer any questions, give you a baseline analysis, and of course, assist you with what he knows and who he knows. Rob, promise us you'll come back. Extremely important information. You're an incredible interview.
I'd love to talk to you guys again, especially about how unreliable AI is. Because my thing is that you can't trust AI, but you need AI, and so would love to talk to you more about that in the future. Thank you guys. Have a great morning, and catch you next time.
Love it.
Thank you, Rob.
Thank you,
All
Rob.
right, cleanup hitter. I don't think we have any analogous fish stories, but I'll try to figure out something in transformation relative to.
Well, he's
fish.
floating around Atlanta.
Yeah, that's true. We're going to see him. Hopefully, Dr. Sam knows we're coming to Atlanta.
It's a stretch, Blaine.
Hey, it's the best I can do.
Way. Obviously, his last name's not as easy to pronounce as Smith, but Dr. Sam Adeyemi is here, CEO of His Name GLC Inc. and founder and executive director at Daystar Leadership Academy, DLA, SamAdeyemi.com. And I'm going to start off, Sam. First, welcome, and hopefully I'll see you next week in Atlanta.
Oh, good morning. Thank you, David. Looking forward to seeing you.
Well, you take a different perspective of transformation in your book that came out in 2025. And you give step-by-step transformation information about shifts. And these shifts have a great combination of different insights that can be given. This framework of shifts, how did you come up with, what is your experience in transformation that helped you to create the framework of shifts?
Thank you so much, David. So I grew up in Africa and experienced a bit of deprivation My dad worked for the government and started the business of his own. Then the business crashed, and we went through a very difficult time. So, how to change my life, how to break through, how to succeed, that was the biggest quest for me. I studied engineering, got out, and there was no job for me for almost 2 years, right? My observation over time is that transformation efforts, most transformation efforts in our world fail. At the individual, organizational, even national levels, change happens really slowly. You know, most people made New Year resolutions at the beginning of this year, and the experts say 90% of the resolutions fail within the first 60 days of the year. That was what led me to this. How do I really change my life? And then I came across a statement: the heart of the matter is a matter of the heart. That real change begins from the inside. I understand it better now. The psychologists say when something stays long enough in your conscious mind, when it becomes routinous, it drops into the subconscious. When it gets into the subconscious, it becomes automatic. So, how to then program? Because they say that 96% of our decisions are actually made by the subconscious. We think we're thinking, but it's actually the subconscious that is thinking for us. How do you then program your heart? That's what I stumbled on one day. I found the connection between the eyes, the ears, and that heart, that subconscious. Now, whatever you see continuously or consistently over time, whatever you see and hear will go in there. And once it gets in there, it puts your life on autopilot. So I developed my framework. The S in shifts is seeing, the H is hearing, the I is insight. That if you take time to reflect deeply on the things you're seeing and hearing, you'll begin to gain insights. You'll make connections. You connect the dots, the cause and the effect. Then you make your decision. Oh my, it's because she did this that she got that. I also want to get that, but I've not been doing what she's doing. Okay, I'll begin to do what she's doing. I'll begin to do it. That decision, that's our F, that's formulate. The T is transform. That happens when you take action. And the S is succeed. You do it over and over and over again, success becomes a habit.
Sure does. And those are the things that Blaine Bartlett had taught me at a young age. And now look at us, unfortunately.
Now look at us.
Exactly. Go ahead, Blaine. I know this is right up your alley. Give us some insight.
Yeah, it's interesting because I'm here in Japan, and the last 4 days I've been working with a group of Japanese presidents and CEOs on exactly this whole leadership mindset structure. And I'm going into another program. I'm leading about I've got about 100 people, 100 Japanese mid-level managers that I'm going to be working with on leadership. The question I've got here for you on this has to do with the nature of transformation, Sam. In my experience, most leaders, at least initially, they're looking for how can I be better at what I'm doing? And better isn't, in my experience, going to get us to a different place. Better is just going to give me an incremental improvement of what I've already got. So the idea of transformation, I've literally got to be different, not better.
Yeah.
What's the catalyst? And I love your framework here. And when we start looking at the T, the transform, what's the catalyst that actually enables that transformational process?
Thank you very much. I'll use the word reinvention. Reinvention. Les Brown said, for you to do something you've never done before, you need to become someone you have never been before. The actor Leonardo DiCaprio put it this way: every new level of your life will require a different you. Then two Harvard professors said in an article, many leaders do not transcend their current level of success because they are unwilling to cannibalize their success. You literally, it's a death and resurrection experience, literally. You have to be willing to leave your current level of success altogether, rethink your life all over, and become a new person. So I think that's what leads us to geometric growth. It's like you're a manager, you want to go to CEO level, you need to become strategic. And you need to delegate. Just be willing to let go. Allow somebody else to become as powerful as you are. Now, your human instinct will tell you, if somebody else can do what you're doing, well, you're going to be out of your job, right? But actually, what happens is you die at that level, you resurrect at another level. You're actually freed to go up.
And Sam, we'll be with Les Brown in Atlanta. You got to come and join us and say hi to Les.
Oh,
So we'll be at our mastermind, an old dear mentor, just like Blaine Bartlett, giving seeds of wisdom and faith in these frameworks of transformation. My friend Matt Ebert is running a multi-billion-dollar organization, and I can't believe the accelerated transformation that has occurred for him as a leader. And now he is held responsible for helping other leaders in his huge organization transform. Matt, you have these sparks of genius. I was curious, what came up for you as Sam was articulating about shifts?
Yeah, you're definitely onto something with reaching the heart, Dr. Sam. So love what you're doing. What I'm curious, and I know you've worked with a lot of organizations, so the trouble I face sometimes is, what about those leaders that are comfortable where they are? Have you found a way to reach them, to get them to want to because the ones that are anxious to transform, I feel perfect, right up their alley. But what about those that might be comfortable?
Thank you, Matt. Candidly, most leaders are people who have strong drives for success. They're very ambitious. And then when they achieve the success, most leaders actually don't know how to go beyond success. Many don't even know that there's something beyond success. So I challenge them to let them know success is not the end game. You need to move to significance, to self-actualization. So I ask them, so exactly when are we going to become successful? How much food are you going to eat? How many houses are you going to sleep in one night? You want more joy, more fulfillment? You need to turn around and use the same energy, the same drive with which you chased success for yourself, use it to chase success for other people. Look at the younger generation. Empower them. Groom them. Think legacy.
So beautiful.
Very good.
When we want to shifts, we look at the shifts, the conscious continuum from the conscious subconscious to an unconscious competency that is informed through the epigenetic layer, this hard drive that we all have. And in that hard drive lies that desire not only to be what we must be, but know that knowing our who we can help and who can help us is the fastest way to get to where we want to be. We can use these 6 steps to transform our mindset and elevate our leadership. I know my mentors and friends on this show are excited to learn more from this book, The Shifts, 6 Steps to Transform Your Mindset and Elevate Your Leadership, available everywhere, or just go to samadeyemi.com. Hopefully I didn't butcher it. And hopefully, Sam, I'll see you this week in Atlanta. We certainly appreciate your insights and want to learn more. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much, David. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, Matt.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you.
What an energetic assimilation. All right. I don't want people just to be intellectually entertained at this show, as you know. So I do something called Takeaway of the Day, where you pick one message that is your biggest takeaway. It could be from one of the people or none of the people or all of the people. It doesn't matter. But I'm going to let Matt Ebert go first, since we made him go last throughout the entire show. Matt, what's resonating with you from this show beyond the intellectual entertainment that we provided?
I love the first conversation in an entrepreneurial spirit. There's so many ways. If you see something that you can solve a problem for people, there's probably something there behind it. And you might not initially think an aquarium's a great way to make a living or a great business, but he from real life examples saw an issue with it that he could solve, and it's that entrepreneurial thinking that led him to where he is. So it's always great when you hear stories like that. You don't have to fit into the mold necessarily that society or current standards are saying is the way to go. There's a lot of paths to success, and somebody able to find something that they can be passionate about and solve a problem and help people with usually is a ticket to success.
Very good. I agree. Blaine, what are you feeling?
Well, it's in the water. That's kind of.
I love it. I love it.
But all three of these, and to your point, Matt, there's a problem out there that kind of itches, scratching. There's a scratch that needs to be done on that little thing, and whether it's a leadership question or whether it's an IT security question or whether it's I've got a passion, I'm going to follow it, and I'm getting stuff from suppliers that don't work for me, so I'm just going to go out and reinvent the game here. All of that speaks to people that are tapping into something that's intrinsic inside. And I'm going to stretch the metaphor a whole bunch here. We're about 90% water. So you tap into that little thing that's inside and let it come out. It's got to grow and it needs nourishment. So I'm a little scattered with that right now, but that's essentially where I'm at.
Yeah, no, it's a great sentiment, and understanding a calling, this desire to be able to tell your parents no. I've lived that, and that's one of the bravest things that a child can do is let their parents know, just because you love me doesn't mean you give me good advice. And I have a calling, which reminds me of the takeaway given to me by another one of our great friends, Tim Story. God will not give you that invitation without already knowing your limitations. And so sometimes it's the parents, sometimes it's AI, sometimes it may just be the market itself, timing. But that calling is important to listen to. And that transformation is available for everyone in an infinite, abundant, unified system of thought, which all three of us belong to. I want to once again thank both of you for joining me. Your time is so valuable. To think that, Matt, you're giving up home time, and Mr. Bartlett, you're giving up your Japan time, is just such a compliment to the community that we built. And anytime, anywhere you need anything, please just act. Make sure you go to blainebartlett.com and follow my friend Matt Ebert, CEO of Crash Champions. They will help you get to where you want to be or better. Gentlemen, I'll see you soon. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you both.
Right. Take care, guys.
Amazing co-host, amazing guest. I want to thank Gigi for putting it all together. What a great combination today. Just a reminder, we're going to be in Atlanta if we haven't hit you over the head hard enough. We're in Breckenridge today. If you got a last minute, cruise up here, meet up holding court, VIP dinner, Ryder Cup of wine. Virgil Herring, myself, Justin Green, and Kim Walsh Phillips, Marshall Falk, we're all going to be joining here in Breckenridge, Colorado. Atlanta next week, come and join us. Newport Beach next week, and Las Vegas, then off to Honolulu, Hawaii, back to Newport Beach / San Diego, and then SoFi Stadium. Come and join us on our TV show, on our podcast, on our digital shows. Please text our community. Be informed and be invited. There's so much going on. It's impossible. That's the easiest way. Area code 949-298-2905 to join our text community, or email me directly to join us at any of these individuals, including my co-hosts, including my guests. Email me, david@dmeltzer.com. I look forward to seeing everyone. Remember, most importantly, though, this is episode 912 or so. Be more interested than interesting. Be kind. Be kind to your future self and do good deeds. Hit it, Gigi.
Hey! 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 Oh, hey! Wanna know where David's gonna be? Get invites, updates, and community. When he's in your city, you won't miss a thing. Just text the number, let your phone ring, 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 ring. 949-292-9005. That's 949-292-9005. Hey! Events, connection, and opportunity.